Hello students, today we will discuss a very important topic. The topic is role of home in education. Okay, in my previous video, I discussed different agencies of education. Those agencies were formal agencies, informal agencies and non-formal agencies. So here we will have to discuss the role of home in education as it is what informal agency of education. In this video we will go through two important points. The points are: number one, role of home in education; number two, child's all-round development at home. Before starting the video, it is a humble request to one and all to be very attentive. So let's start the video. Role of home in education. There are certain points. Okay, just have a look. What is the very first point? Direct interaction. So home is a place for direct interaction. Okay, home is the only place where children get an opportunity to interact with their parents. Okay, they do not feel shy, they do not feel uncomfortable. So where the children, they do not feel uncomfortable, they do not feel shy, so this is a plus point for the parents to teach them the values of life, the basics of life. So here we can understand that there is a prominent role of family or home in the field of education, so that they can teach their children the values of life, the basics of life. Okay, what is the second point? It provides complete social environment. So home is that particular place where children can learn the social values, social ethics, okay, social virtues and the importance of society. Okay, so that particular social environment can be easily imparted to them, okay, at home. So here we'll have to appreciate the role of home in education also. What is the third point? Vocational education. So home is a particular place for vocational education too. For example, okay, in a particular family, if uh, the head of the family, okay, he does business, then automatically what happened, the children right from the very beginning of their life, they observe the activities, getting the point, all around. So from those activities they learn how to do business in future. So I have only given one simple example. So from this particular example you can understand how home is a place, okay, where the children, okay, they can learn what, how to earn money in future. So this is the point. What is the point? Vocational education. I hope you understood. Now what is the next point? Learns social virtues in homely environment. So what are the social virtues? Okay, if someone asks us what do you understand by social virtues, then we'll have to give them certain examples. The social virtues might be honesty, friendship, generosity, helpfulness. Getting the point? So all these social virtues are learned by children, okay, at home in homely environment, because they do not feel shy, they do not feel uncomfortable. Okay, so this is a very prominent role of home to play. What is that particular role? That they means the parents, they can impart social virtues, okay, to their children in homely environment easily. Okay, what is the next point? It provides moral and religious education. So to be a perfect human being, morality is the most important thing. If a child is not morally good, no one will appreciate that particular child. So right from the very beginning, it is a responsibility, it is a duty of the parents and the elders to teach their children how to respect their elders, okay, how to behave, how to talk. Getting the point? So it has a prominent role. What is the role? That they will have to teach their children moral education. Okay, they will have to teach their children the importance of religious values. Okay, only then the child will get an opportunity to work on what, moral values, okay, social values, religious values, etc. Okay, what is the next point? Learns basics of democracy and citizenship. So here, parents and the elders, they will have to play a prominent role Okay, they will have to teach their children right from the very beginning what does democracy mean, what does citizenship mean. Okay, how to work together, how to respect each other, all these basic things. Okay, should be taught to the children right from the very beginning, and it is only possible at home. Okay, what is the next point? Develops proper attitudes and interaction. Okay, how to behave with others, how to develop proper attitudes, how to interact, how to respect, how to love. Okay, how to grow friendship, how to grow the feeling of helpfulness. All these things should be taught to the children at home. Okay, why? Because home is the only place where they means the children can learn, okay, anything, the basics of life. In a sense we can say, uh, what, they do not feel shy. Okay, I have already discussed all these things. They do not feel shy. So while they do not feel shy and they do not feel uncomfortable, they deliberately can ask questions. Okay, they can share their problems. So right from the very beginning, the parents will have to take care of these particular things, that how to develop these proper attitudes and interaction among their children. Getting the point? What is the next point? All round development of the child. How to develop the child from all around: spiritual development, physical development, mental development. Okay, all these things take place at home. Okay, the parents will have to play prominent role, a crucial role. If they do not play a prominent role and crucial role, if they are not careful enough, then the children will never be able to attain what education in proper sense. So these are certain role of education, sorry, role of home in education. Okay, as informal agency. Now we can proceed to the next slide. So when we say child's all-round development, what is the all-round development exactly? Just have a look. I have written certain points. What are the points? Just have a look. The first point is physical development. Okay, so it is needless to say that right from the very beginning, parents, they take care of the health of their children. So automatically and deliberately we can understand that it takes place at home. Okay, what is the second point? Moral development. Moral development is also very important. So it is the responsibility of the parents to develop their children morally, how to behave, how to respect elders, etc. Okay, what is the next point? Language development. So right from the very beginning, elders, parents, and other members of the family, they take initiative how to develop language skills, okay, among the children, specifically the mother tongue, and they get to know all these things naturally. Okay, they first at the very outset they listen, and then they learn to speak. Okay, so from that particular point of view, we can understand that language development is also a part of what a child's all-round development that can take place at home. Okay, what is the next point? Intellectual development. How to develop a child intellectually. So for this particular purpose, okay, in a particular family, the elders and the parents, okay, they will have to tell certain stories, okay, with moral values. Only then what happened, the children, they get to know how to work on their intellectual development, how to think, okay, how to develop their attitude in a proper manner. What is the next point? Emotional development. Emotional development means they will have to know how to control their emotions, how to control their anger, how to control the feeling of love, hatred, etc. Okay, and only these things take place at home. Why? Because if the parents and the elders, they behave properly, the children, they will be able to imitate and observe all these things in a proper manner, and after that they will be able to work on their emotional development. Getting the point? What is the next point? Cultural development. So here we can understand that culturally, if the family, they observe certain festivals, okay, and if they tell their children that we should all the time have some respect to elders, and we should all the time pray God, okay, for betterment of the world. So initially and deliberately what happened, they can, in a sense we can say, learn all these things within. Okay, so this is all about the cultural development. What is the next one? aesthetic development. So at the very outset, if the parents and the elders of the family, okay, they take initiative for aesthetic development in a child, then if it is a proper manner, if it happens in a proper way, then the children, they get an opportunity to appreciate beauty, okay, all around. How to talk, how to behave, all these things are, in a sense, we can say, adopted by the children easily. So this is all about what? Aesthetic development. What is the next one? Spiritual development. So this that kind of development also takes place at home. How? For example, if the parents, okay, they teach their children the existence of God, okay, the importance of humanity, etc., and what is the importance of spirituality, all these things, then they can easily understand and they can work on this type of development also. What is the next one? Social development. So right from the very beginning, children, they copy, they observe, okay, the social life in within the family, and after that, what happened, from that particular point of view, they can also get an opportunity to develop themselves socially, okay. And what is the last one? Religious development. So they, right from the very beginning, at a home, suppose in a particular family, if the members, okay, of that particular family, they get involved in different religious activities, okay, then they, means the children, they imitate them, they copy them, okay, in a proper manner. So while they copy their parents and other members of the family, and they get to know what is the value of religion, what is the value of morality, what is the value of spirituality, intellectual attitude, etc., etc., right from the very beginning. So all these things take place at home. This is the region, okay, the family and the other family members, okay, parents, grandparents, everybody, okay, they will have to be very careful. If they behave properly, the children, they will be able to observe them in a proper manner, and they can give their behavior, attitude, personality, character, okay, a particular good direction, a positive direction. But if the elders and the other family members of the family, they, their behavior, their attitude, their personality, okay, are not good, then what will happen? Immediately all these things would be imitated by or copied by the children, and in future they will never be able to work on their all round development. Getting the point? So this is all about this particular point. What is the point? Child's all round development. I hope you understood what is the topic I have discussed today? Role of home in education. Thank you. Keep learning.